you know because they were reading like this. Okay? But that's a fun way to add drama and special effects. Appropriate and well-placed humor. If it's offensive and if you're not funny, don't go there. But if you can say a couple of things and get some smiles or get people to giggle a little bit, that's a good thing to keep people involved. Again, audience involvement. So asking you questions, asking you to help me teach this, asking for your experience. Y'all are adults, you have experience, why wouldn't I include you? You all have done things that I've not done and that each other hasn't done. So you can add something every time you're sitting in a presentation. Use your audience. And then to ensure recall, there are two things you can do. I want you to tell me how many fingers we've got held up here. 3 fingers, all right? So we have repetition and we have handouts. And the repetition works like this. Again, I mentioned this once before. Human beings only remember how many things per presentation? So if you repeat everything that you want them absolutely to remember at least 3 times, they'll get it. They'll go back and they'll have that. Just remember that. I've got, so 1, 2, 3. If I know they're only going to remember 3 things, why would I present 5? It's just like, I don't know if y'all know this. How many of you have ever created a pie chart to show numbers? Pie charts? Anybody? A couple of you. All right, very good. Here's the rule with pie charts, and this is something that experts have told us for years and years and years. They say never have more than, get this, 8 slices in your pie chart because humans will only look at 8. If you have 12, you have no idea which 8 they're seeing. All right? So if you know that they are only going to look at 8, you need to make sure you only have. How many of you have seen pie charts where they have like little stinking toothpicks with, you know, and they're like the labels you can't read because they're all crammed together? That's not good. People go, oh my God, and they just don't even bother. All right? So you need to choose what 3 things you're going to hammer, and then I'm going to bring up this guy. Who is this? See, I thought y'all were better than this. What is his slogan? Get her done. How many words is that? Well, how many partial words is that? It's 3, isn't it? Get her done. And we remember that even if we don't follow him still, because he said it. How many times did he say that? All the time. So we got it. We're like, okay, that's him. Now, I'm not bringing up politics. What was his slogan? Do you remember? Yes, we can. How many words? 3. All right. How about this one? How many words? If you look, and you can look this up on Google too, all the famous slogans that are out there that we remember really well are 3 words. So that's very true of us humans. 3 is our magic number. All right, so here's 3 simple rules again. I gave you these earlier. We've talked about them a little bit. Who is responsible for saying the words in a presentation? Speaker. Okay, I'm going to ask that again. Who is responsible for saying the words in a presentation? Okay, more people. That's awesome. What's responsible for showing picture backup? PowerPoint or whatever presentation package you're using. And what is the text that you're going to get them to walk away with? Handouts. Handouts. Have you ever seen people put Excel spreadsheets up in a presentation and they're so small that nobody can read them, and they try to explain the whole budget up on, y'all are going like this. Okay. Get those things off your presentation. And where do you put them? In the handouts. That's where you put stuff like that. It's much more effective there. When you get ready to start to think about delivering this presentation that you've put together so well by now, know that it takes about an hour of preparation for each minute of presentation time. Now that is if you're going to do it right, okay? I will be honest with you. This is true. When I have to do a new presentation, I have to rehearse the bejesus out of it, all right? I just have to rehearse and rehearse and rehearse. So here we go, talking about rehearsing. You want to make sure that you do what? Yeah, you don't want to be standing up here and how many of you have ever gone to give a presentation and you draw a blank? Has anybody ever done that? Yeah. If you rehearse enough times, even if you start to go into that blank, you'll come out of it because you've just done it so many times. I've done the same thing. And this is where I'm standing in front of you today, I'm doing this presentation, I'm giving presentations, and I seem like I know what I'm doing and I seem comfortable with it. I still freeze when people are going around the room one at a time in a group that I don't know. We're going to go around the room, everybody's going to introduce themselves. I get stage fright. Why is that? It's crazy, isn't it? So what are we supposed to do when we're meeting other professionals? What are we supposed to give them? Aside from business card. How many of you have a 30-second elevator pitch? How many of you know what that is? Okay. They call it that because if somebody is in an elevator with you, and conveniently we're at a place where there is one, and they say, hey, what do you do? A 30-second elevator pitch is what you would probably need, the time you would need from the time you started on the first floor until you get to your floor to tell them what you do. So one of the things we learn to do as humans, and since that unnerves me, you create an elevator pitch for yourself and you learn to give your elevator pitch. And because you've rehearsed it so many times, it becomes natural.